All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all buzzing like I am because finally, after what felt like the longest, most difficult international break, club football is back. Right, let's get into the good stuff first because, man, have we got some genuinely exciting news. Romeo Lavia and Badiashile both back in full training on the grass. This, my friends, is huge, especially Lavia. We've been missing him like crazy. The talk is we play significantly better with that midfield trio of Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo. Just imagine that. It's not just hype, it's about balance. We can finally properly run a 4-3-3, maybe even transition to a 4-2-3-1, and that means defensive security. Think about it. Lavia's defensive work frees up Reece James to actually play as a right back, bombing forward, doing what he does best, without leaving us completely exposed. That, for me, is a game changer. And Badiashile, too. The club showed him a vote of confidence in the summer, and with games coming thick and fast, Brentford, then Bayern Munich, yes, we're playing Bayern Munich, then Man United, he's definitely going to get minutes. We need all hands on deck for that gauntlet. Wesley Fofana also back in training, even if it's not full speed yet, just having those names around the training ground is a lift. Now, on to Axel Disasi. This one's a bit spicy, isn't it? Apparently, he was buzzing to rejoin Monaco in the summer, but we blocked it because we'd hit our loan quota. Honestly, it sounds a bit messy. The suggestion is he might be recalled if we get a pileup of injuries, but I'm with the speaker on this. It seems unlikely. He's reportedly training alone, part of the bomb squad, as they call it, and you know what that means, right? Players in that situation tend to be sold pretty quickly. Think Chilwell, Sterling, Vega, Joao Felix, they're out the door. But here's the exciting bit. Our young center backs out on loan, Mamadou Sarr at Strasbourg and Aaron Anselmino at Borussia Dortmund are absolutely tearing it up. Anselmino, man, Dortmund fans are raving about him, calling him a potential 40 to 50 million pound talent already. That's insane for a young lad. The club is rightly reluctant to mess with their development pathways, which I totally get. So instead of splashing cash on a new center back in January, it's way more likely we just recall one of these two phenoms for cover. Makes perfect sense, keeps the budget tight, and gives our own talent a chance. We've also got Tosin and Jalaba apparently having a good start to the season, and Hato can cover at left center back. Options, people, options! All right, let's talk Nicolas Jackson. This one's a bit of a bummer, but not entirely surprising. Reports say Bayern Munich have decided not to make his loan permanent because of financial issues. Barcelona's debt being a cautionary tale for them, apparently. So he's coming back next summer. This means we're hoping he absolutely tears it up at Bayern, either to boost his market value or, dare I say it, secure a spot back in our squad. His agent put out a statement saying their priority is Senegal's World Cup qualification, which, let's be honest, is agent speak for I need to find my boy a new club now. It's a tough one, but we move. Speaking of moving, January transfer window chatter is already heating up. The Athletic is hinting we've got funds available. Remember that 40 million euro bid for Barcelona's Fermin Lopez just before the deadline? We didn't pursue it, didn't spend it elsewhere, so that cash is just sitting there. That's a good chunk of change. Now, 40 million for Lopez was apparently ridiculously low compared to Barca's 65 to 70 million pound asking price, so maybe we were testing the waters. My take for January, we probably won't sign a new center back, as I said, recall Sarr or Anselmino if needed, and honestly, we probably don't need another winger like Melik Fofana, who, by the way, chose consistent playing time at Lyon over us and Liverpool. Smart kid. We need attacking reinforcements, pure and simple. Mariseco's reportedly happy with Mark Guiu's work during the international break, so he might be an option up front. But we'll need to see if you truly trust him for the big games, or if players like Pedro Neto, Garnacho, or even Cole Palmer might be preferred up front. And imagine this, that 40 million from the Lopez bid, plus potential sales of Raheem Sterling and Axel Disasi, that's a serious war chest for January. Get us a proper striker or some genuine creativity up top. All right, Blues, that's the latest we got here. Lots to digest, right? The returns of Lavia and Badiashile are massive. The young center backs are looking unreal, and January could be a very interesting window for us. But first things first, we've got Brentford this Saturday. This is a must-win game. We need those 3 points. We need to build momentum, and we need to hit that 10 out of 12 mark to really send a message. What do y'all think? Are you buzzing for Lavia's return? Who would you recall, Sarr or Anselmino? And what player would you spend that 40 million plus sales on in January? Let me know in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get behind our boys. Up the Chelsea.